Hello YouTubers and all those who happen to watch. Hope you guys are all doing pretty fantastic nonetheless. So, alright, this is a top 10 videos that I watch kind of video of sorts kind of thing. Kind of sorts of things of sorts that are things of sorts. So, okay, now I have two channels, the Real Agrabah channel as well as this one, Worth the Universe HD, so I'm going to have the top 10 list for both channels, so that way I can put out 20 out there of people that, because honestly I watch more than 10 people, and I hold praise to all these channels nonetheless that I actually watch, because I'm very picky and very OCD when it comes to videos I watch, because I don't necessarily like watching too much of the same thing too much, or too often, so yeah. So, alright, the first name I have on the list over here, because it's on my monitor and the font's pretty huge, is Review Tech USA, or Rich. I've known him for a while since his startings in here on YouTube, and you know, it would never cross my mind once to ever not mention this guy when it comes to any of my content whatsoever, because even though, yes, he's gotten quite popular recently, you know, he's gotten a little bit of success, you know, I still support the guy nonetheless, and you know, we haven't really been talking as much, but you know, just the same, still watch the guy's content. It's usually informative, pretty fantastic. You know, he sparks these interesting and very detailed debates, or in this case, very interesting subject matter that could cause like a flame storm, I guess. But either way, you know, he just shoots it pretty much how it is, kind of guy, and you know, he just does it how it is. Next person I'm going to mention is YouTubeosaurus, or James. Watched this guy for a while as well. James is a pretty humble and fantastic guy from up in the where all the bagged beer is located, and he's a very interesting character. At first he was kind of being anonymous, you know, he was kind of hiding his face a little bit. Now he just kind of sprouted out of that awkward stance there, so now he's just doing normal videos without glee. And next person I'd like to mention is Siilentmiikes. Now, this is a gentleman that has started this tag, and you know, I'd like to give him a mention anyway because I do watch his content regularly when it gets put up. I normally don't comment as much, but I do watch it, and as well as I do support the guy 100% because he works hard on his content, and I think he deserves a lot of recognition for what he does, as well as a lot of people here on YouTube. And again, I'm going to be going through another list on, so if you do not get mentioned on this video, you know, I'm sorry, you know, don't worry, I'll do another 10. Alright, so the next person is Mindwipe UK, Phil, and there's a lot to say about Phil. First, he drinks a lot of fucking beer. No, I'm kidding. He's like, watch it, batty boy, because he's the rice pudding of gaming. But, Phil's an interesting character to say the sorts. I mean, you have one guy that you can rely on, it's always Phil. Now, a lot of people probably sometimes, and he even knows it, a lot of people don't see eye to eye with the guy. And again, his sense of humor is very bold. Like, he just says it not giving a fuck kind of thing. At the same time, he's very respectful when he conducts himself with a lot of people. He's a typical English gentleman, and you know, he doesn't quite drink his beer with his pinky up, he just drinks the fucking beer, you know, like this 30-gallon beer keg going there. But you know, he's a good guy, fantastic gentleman, and, you know, great friend of mine. So, alright, next person is the Lonesome Foghorn, which is Eric, how can you describe Eric? He's very blunt, very honest, and very truthful with people. Like, he does not lie to anyone he ever talks to. And that's what I think a lot of people can feel the vibe off of when he watches his videos. He does a lot of movie videos, like reviews, package videos of recent, and you know, he's starting to get into the gaming side of things too. You know, he collects what he thinks is good, what he feels is good, and which is an honest trait. I mean, some people just buy for volume. He buys for what he knows he likes, he's gonna play. So that's a very honest trait. Again, Eric is he's a very awesome guy. He's got the Foghorn Lonesome band going on here as well on Facebook that he's, you know, trying to initiate, so to speak. He's like, again, really, he's a man of all, like a jack of all trades, jack of all trades, and, you know, he has a lot of talent I see behind this guy. I mean, he's just an excellent caliber to watch, and every single time he uploads a video, I always sit back, watch, know I'm going to hear about something that, you know, is interesting in his life, and I always love to hear it. So that's pretty much Jared. The next person is Luke Morris One. Now, this guy has, again, he's just one of those type of guys that was like a jackhammer, just sprouted up with great. I mean, he has a great successful channel. I mean, everybody watches his channel just about has nothing really bad to say about the guy. I mean, he's just an honest, very humble guy. Like he would just pretty much donate his kidney to you to save your life kind of guy. Even though I don't think he'd really literally do that because I think he needs them. But no, he's currently residing in Japan. Right, he is from the States, of course, for all those who do not know. And again, he does a lot of retro Japanese consoles as well as little obscure consoles you've probably never heard of, but they're pretty obscure, if not very rare, to a degree for us in the States or the UK or wherever else, as well as in Japan to a centimeter. But again, known Luke for a while, always watch his content. I mean, he does these gameplay videos, repair videos, he just does a lot of stuff. And again, there's nothing too much to say about him other than the fact that pretty fantastic guy. The next one is Jughead82. Now, I always watch this guy because he's fantastic as well, and geez, he does a lot of beer tasting videos. He does, you know, video game plays. He does blogs when he's feeling really pissed off about, and it's usually very interesting, very humorous, random videos he likes to do as well. Here and there, he throws in there and you just at least expect, you're like, what the fuck, kind of thing. Very fantastic guy, check him out. Next person I talk to on a regular basis is Big Daddy Darth. His also name is Danny. And, you know, he's quite the interesting character as well. I mean, he's just very honest. He doesn't give a damn. He'll, like, speak his mind on things he feels is wrong or what have you. And that's a good trait I have in friends as well, because if you don't have someone who's not going to tell you the truth, then how the fuck you know what to do, kind of thing. So sometimes the blunt truth is better than the wrong truth. Next person is 28 Steve Ryan. He works on a lot of, you know, miniature main cabinets. Fantastic gentleman from the UK. He has a vulgar sense of humor that's pretty humorous. I usually get a huge kick out of his humor. He usually leaves a lot of comments on my videos and, see, I'm gonna climax in your fucking ear or something like that. I'm just like, I fucking lose and shit. I mean, like, it's like, oh, okay, comment, and then I click it, it's like, oh shit, you know. Such vulgarity, it's awesome. I love very vulgar humor as well as very satire and, you know, stuff of that nature. I'm a very interesting person, you can tell with the friend set I have there so far. Next person is Monte Carlo, 1025-4. See, when the numbers, people with numbers at the end of the name always fucks me over. My brain doesn't scatterize the numbers. But again, that's Monte Carlo, 1025-4. See, I can never get it. I know his name is Bill. I talk to him on a regular basis. But when it comes to the last digits in his name, it always butchers my brain, you know? He's another guy that's very generous, very nice guy. And he's also very blunt as well. And you notice a lot of my friends there so far are very blunt, you know. I honestly prefer honest, truthful people than just people who are just going to lie in your face. Or be out to get you kind of people. So again, this list is the people I always put a top effort to watch. I mean, this is just people I always watch on a regular basis. I mean, my other channel, I have more channels I also watch as well. And, you know, it sucks that I can't pick anything more than 10. So I'm just going to leave it there for now, and on the Real Agrabah channel I'll post up my other top 10 videos and redirect each other the videos. That way you guys, if you're on either channel, you can see which is what. So again, I'd like to thank everybody who does watch my channels, and I do plead with you, do check out those channels I mentioned. These guys are all a nice variety to watch, and very nice guys. I mean, you could just feel a lot of strong and positive vibes out these guys, for sure. So with that said, I mean, I got nothing else to say about these guys other than they all are awesome, and my nipples are hard just thinking about them right now. Whew, I gotta slow down. But anyway, take it easy, folks, and remember to eat ice cream. Take it easy, folks.